So whatever happens, happens. Pause if you need to look at the rules or the current score, which at this current point in time I've forgotten, so I'll be looking at that after I finish this recording and right before rendering the video. As we get into Ath, 7th Curse, All Perks, Mimi, which isn't so bad as long as I get okay perks, but that's an All Perks run for you. I was thinking of doing a Cultist recording, but Cultist difficulty recording, pardon me robots, but Charisma, Dexterity, Strength, second, and maybe a light check. We'll see here. We'll see what I do. But if I don't do things, we'll see what happens. I'm thinking of whether or not I really, because I'm Mimi, obviously, and I don't have a knowledge check, so I'd be taking anywhere from 3 stamina, 3 reason, theoretically, but if things don't happen the way I want them to, we're taking a lot more damages. But anyway, moving on. So, yeah, right after this recording, I'm really tired right now. I'll do my best, but things have not been going the way I planned them to. We're on an all perks run. Why am I hurting my eyes over this? But the one thing you can be certain of is when 1.0 comes out, I'm going to be right on top of it. Scissors, Akamanto, Footage, Coma, and Vigil. So, Footage, Scissors, Akamanto seems to be the plan. And then we'll do whatever fits accordingly. We'll open up funds. We'll open up this. We're on 7th Curse, but still. Let me see. The other ones were, I think I had Coma and Vigil. I'm thinking because, yeah, I don't have any, not Room of Ghost. Excuse me, Dullness or Burning Man. And then we'll check in here and see if you want to pick up anyone. Nope, nothing. So, again, you don't have to do... I would actually advise against doing this, but to each their own. We have Scissors. What do we have? What else do we have? High threat level Forest, high threat level Hospital, but since we're in Footage right now, let's just switch it to Forest, and we're gonna deal with whatever happens. But yeah, if I do a Cultist difficulty run, I will. I don't know if I want to do one or more. Again, I have a lot of ideas, but they didn't come out. The most extreme not extreme example, but the most prevalent example is the tips video I wanted to make, which is 50-75% done. In all actuality, it really shouldn't have taken this long. Let's be real here. Oh my goodness, do I want to eat this? I can't run from this. Correct? Yeah, so what, 6 Doom? 6 Doom? I mean, that's the price of Ath. Ath is not as painful, and I didn't need to buy a weapon, so I'll gladly eat this in the face. Otherwise, if I wanted to try something crazy, I would go for a brace or dodge play, depending. Probably only a brace play was really available, but 20% Doom on a Harbinger run doesn't seem so bad. Double regeneration, thank you for nothing. And we'll move on. But yeah, if nothing else, after the game comes out, that's when you'll know. That's when we'll know that really a lot of things may or may not happen. Again, you just have to take me at my word that I don't know what's going to happen in there. Those who are familiar with the or who are testing the game or involved with making the game know what may or may not be in the 1.0 update. But I consider myself. Oh my goodness, 6 charisma, please. Nope. I consider myself quicker to be able to pick up on things, but that assumes I have to learn things, because if these last 200-300 World of War videos weren't anything to tell by, I can't hide from the fact that my short-term memory is not very great. And long-term memory too, but again, it really depends. I embrace my weaknesses and focus on strengths, although at a certain point you need to work on weaknesses too. Anywho. Scissors we go, because we're pretty much going to be healthy. And, yeah, things are happening in the background. Clap, bow 4 times. Hopefully I remember that. And then we will grab this wooden bat and move on. Yeah, there's a lot of things, real-life things, working things, and World of Horror things. So I'm trying to juggle it all right now. Do I want to eat this in the face? Occult Diary, but a lot of damage. If I throw this, I think I can break a threshold. Yeah, I can. So, we'll do that. And if nothing else, the tips video, I think I might just deflate it, because obviously things may or may not change, but really the only reason why things would change in a tips video from here to 1.0 is if something mechanically in the game drastically changes, like brace no longer rounds down or dodge is like 85% chance of success, then, you know. And even that wouldn't be, I mean, it's okay. It would definitely help a lot, more than I would expect. It's just for me, not so much. Why did that? Oh, hasty aid. I almost said fasty aid or something. What do we have? Fast swimmer, thank you, bye. No thought. I didn't even care what the other two were, unless they were the other, either adrenaline or core strength. And even then, well, adrenaline, because I think adrenaline is all general actions. I want to say it's less of a decrease in offensive speed, or increase in offensive speed, but more of a decrease of things. Hold up, I think I just forgot. Okay, never mind. I remembered. But Fast Swimmer gives you a much more. You go from 1.0 to 0.77, whereas I think Adrenaline is, I think, a little less than that, but across all actions. But anywho, clap, bow, bow, clap, clap, and we'll move on. Also, that being said, about the game coming out, obviously I'll watch other people play it, but not as much because obviously I'm only interested in Harbinger, if I didn't already make that clear. So, unless it's Harbinger gameplay, I probably won't be watching for like a week or two while I play around with what I have on my plate. Custom things aside, although custom things I might wait till a week or two after 1.0 to release things, because obviously, I don't recall if our custom events, characters, mysteries are going to be expanded, whatnot. Someone let me know, but otherwise, I'll hold off on that just in case things are wonky, because then I can concentrate more on the game itself. And a lot of people, well, I mean, no, I won't say that. I was going to say, as I look at 3 stamina damage here, I think I want to brace. Excuse me. No, that's right. Aiko is 1.0 to 0.77. Everyone else gets 1.0 to 0.85. I can't remember if that's additive or multiplicative. It has to be multiplicative, because if it was additive, then theoretically your time multiplier would go to like 0, which, I mean, at least the game has a stopgap in terms of max 8 actions, a minimum 10 time unit speed, but anywho, I think I'm just gonna go crazy here, and if I miss both of these, then don't tell me what to do anymore. I missed one, but I can still do... Can I do this? Wow, I can't even do that, really. Can I throw this? I can. Out of curiosity, because I don't need it. Yeah, that will actually save me stuff. So, let's do this and get out. Oh, my body! A lot of things to say as the game is nearing its release date. That being said, I need stamina right now, gameplay-wise, but I actually have a lot of Doom, actually. Set it on fire, because we won't be here any longer. Another all perk, a first aid, and actually a Mimi perk. That is quite important, in my opinion, for Mimi. Oh my goodness, my voice is breaking. I would normally mute, but not this time. But, oh my goodness, I'm dying! I'm gonna actually rest. I'm gonna rest even more because we have that many rest I can use. But yeah, when the game comes out, I will be busy because it's not just gonna be World of Horror things. Obviously, I'm developing my own games and whatnot. So yeah, I'll do my best. But at the same time, I won't try to. There's only so much you can do before you go crazy, says someone who has made World of Horror content for nearly 4 or 5 years now, with a 6-month, 9-month lull in between because things happened. But anywho, I think I get out in, well, I definitely get out in 1 turn if I handcuff. But anywho, I'm gonna do this just to be certain. Let me focus for a moment. Okay, good. And we'll move on. But yeah, price hike, so be it. I wasn't going to probably buy cigarettes anyway. We'll see. Coma Vigil. Yeah, Coma Vigil, I was correct. Do I want to go Vigil with 5 stamina? I really don't, but if I end up worse than before, you know what? This costs how much? 4 Doom for... What was that? 4 stamina? Is that actually more efficient? That's actually more efficient? Am I going crazy? I'm gonna do it again, because later on, because I have enough Doom to work with. Regeneration actually... I mean, granted, on the average case, you don't have a lot of Doom to work with on Harbinger, but if you have it available, you have it available. Anywho, 3 claps on a bow. I could opt to fail the vigil during 2 a.m. We'll see, but I'll look at my Doom and decide. So, yeah, I think I 2-tap this guy as well. Yeah, I do. We get bonus damage, so we definitely 2-tap him. But, well, actually, I could have maybe gone for a 1. Anywho. Let's see if this meat cleaver is actually useful. It is not. I mean, out of curiosity, I think Scalpel is still more accurate, right? Yeah, by 5, but I'll appreciate the extra 5 accuracy. Oh my goodness, my body. Out of the blue, oh no, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. Anywho, moving on. We'll see. It depends. If we get the plant, I'll cut down the plant. If we don't get the plant, then we will move on. Because this ring could be useful, but we're Mimi, so an extra point of strength, but losing 2 max reason isn't. I don't feel is very great for me. That being said, like, this event has haunted me for like the last 98 rolls, where I only passed 2 out of the 96. That being said, we're going to trade actually reason here because we have stuff to do, and oh, I didn't even do the thing. Not that it matters, but if I don't hit this, cry. Also, I should have actually leveled up. That would have allowed me to 100% this guy, but it's fine. We patch ourselves up, we level up, just in case we get something, not Zeal, and move on with life. So, away we go. 60% Doom on our last mystery, and unless we get lost and get stared at through a window and branded by cattle somehow, even though we're not investigating... Oh, we are investigating the hospital. Never mind, we could hit 82% Doom. That's a random number I'm throwing out, but that's literally how much Doom you can gain in one mystery. Not in counting the first mystery, obviously, because if I were to release a tips video, one of them will definitely be grab a weapon 80% of the time. So, and that's actually lower because let me see here. That's first aid, right? Anywho. And that's mostly because we have characters like Mimi and Moriko who don't need to spend Doom or funds getting a weapon because they start with a weapon. Not that the Scalpel isn't the best weapon. It's just amazing for Mimi because she starts out with so much knowledge, and which allows her to prep attack immediately. Meanwhile, this encounter, on the other hand, I think I just want to run here. I'm just going to run here and move on. If I wanted to go really crazy, I'd grab a pack of cigarettes, but I shouldn't need it. We can sell the meat cleaver. We also have the crestfallen mask, so actually I could opt for a pack of cigarettes. But we're not going to do that. Anything else I was supposed to say? We're not even going to... Well, I guess we will, because might as well make use of this. So we'll do this for a hot moment, but... yeah, we will. I will try to not do anything really weird. And I don't know. I haven't confirmed it for sure. But since I've been doing a few off-record... Oh, by the way, on a random tangent note as I autopilot through this, because I can, recently did an Ica run off-stream. Got 4 stacks of flashbacks. Thank goodness I got Eldritch Possession, like, in between the second and the third, which allowed me to not die, because it was a cultist run too, which is why I was talking about cultist runs at the cultist difficulty runs at the very beginning of this video. But if I were not on a cultist run, I would have died. But I mean, at the very least, I'm more forgiving, a little more forgiving now, because Ica at least has Eldritch Possession, which increases her stats per curse or per ratio of curses. So I'm not as mad about it, but that doesn't change the fact that I think she can immediately die, right? Yeah, she can immediately die on Harbinger. First mystery, double flashbacks means death. Which is funny. It's really funny, but when you're hit by it in the moment, it man, does it not feel great. But anywho, yeah, we should be perfectly fine here. Nothing really strange should happen. We have everything in the world. We have a crestfallen mask, so I can mash through this. I definitely don't remember my second encounter, but waiting for the normal thing to happen as well. We'll see how much World of Horror people... I mean, you can help people backseating and whatnot. I can tolerate backseating. Some people can't, but usually, you know, people are pretty respectable about it, as I do scissors here. And what I mean by that is, you know, I'm gonna see people point, oh yeah, you can throw this. Oh yeah, well, depending, because not a lot of people play World of Horror until 1.0, we'll see. Yeah, you can do handcuff tech, which is something, again, we'll see. Obviously, if anyone watching these videos here watches other people play, which I recommend you should, obviously, because it's going to be interesting as we go into Katak, Medical History, Character Exclusive, Koji. Question mark? Yeah, there are going to be a lot of things, like grab things in the drawer, grab a weapon, but if they're not playing on Harbinger, doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. So, I mean, if you play that might actually ruin the game for some of them, because it's just going to be too easy. Anywho, Charisma, Strength, Light, second, Dexterity. That, I promise, is a guaranteed fact, despite what anyone says. So, and if someone wants to immerse themselves, let them immerse themselves. Don't backseat them and tell them that they should have braced or gone for a dodge or something with like 99 dexterity. Like, just let them play. Give them the first, even just at minimum, give them one run and let them flounder around and have fun with them. Otherwise, after that, I mean, don't go too hard. Because I'm saying this only because I want to put in my due share of work trying to not make World of Horror turn into something that's not ruined, but, you know, certain things go out of hand. I've definitely seen things around the game, that, you know, could mean bad things, because, you know, as it turns out, talk about the game, even though it has nothing to do with the game itself, if you talk about the game in positive or negative ways, you can influence the game, in the game commercially, at least. Ramen, Kana, Ward, Bulletin, and Footage. Well, should I just be glad I have Kana? Footage, Bulletin, Ward is really ugly, but we'll deal with it. Yeah, things like taking eels first, things like saving Kana at all. Again, if they're not playing on Harbinger, doesn't matter. And even if they want to play on Harbinger, give them one run. If they don't want to play Harbinger anymore, don't backseat. That's all I'm really asking for. I mean, you can still. I won't go on a witch hunt, but man. Also, I can hear my voice dying because, again, I should be sleeping right now, and I'm not, which causes my body to do things. Anywho. Funny enough, this is gonna be a fast hands run. I'm hoping I get improvise, but we're hoping we get improvise. And we're actually not going to visit the hardware shop anymore. Even though I should really grab a weapon, but I'm looking at my Doom. So, yeah. Anywho. Moving on. For all intents and purposes, I should... Ooh... am I gonna do this? Am I gonna go absolutely... No, because I'm gonna save this, because, the medical kit, if you like your RNG, it's an RNG choice. If you like your RNG, you sell it. And then what I would have done is sell it and use the film roll twice, so I could get closer to leveling up, because I know I won't level... One of the only times I want to look for a weapon for free. I mean, it was a free weapon. How can I not roll for it? Well, I know, because I have bad RNG, but... Yeah, if you believe in your RNG, what I would have done is sell the medical kit. Or maybe sell a bandage, basically get experience so I can level up quicker. Because usually, for me, I don't level up after the first mystery. Some people do on Harbinger, I don't. And unfortunately, this encounter does a lot of damage, so... I just happened to run into an encounter that does... -2 reason normally, man. Right? I'm not going crazy. I can't even run, which is why I'm lamenting this so much. I think I do still need to improvise, because if nothing else I get... Do I actually do? No, I don't, right? Well, actually, do I? Because these are all guaranteed. Let me give you my reasoning for this. So, I improvise, right? And I get a branch and an empty bottle. But I also get a guaranteed 2 damage. And then this does 4, right? And this does 3. So theoretically, I'm doing... This is better than kick 3 times. Especially since your kicks are not guaranteed. Do you get what I mean? So funny enough, although all things considered, no, because I wouldn't be able to kick out of this encounter anyway. So I guess we will do this. If I want to go out of my mind, I could. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, that wasn't the right one. No, I messed it up. So what I was trying, I wouldn't read quick enough. I was supposed to throw the empty bottle. I did not. But anywho, well, that was a lot of reason. But you still get what I mean, right? I couldn't get... This is a very specific case. Literally specific to attack. You get fast hands from the History Club, and then you run into the that enemy there specifically. But anyway, if you get what I mean, you get what I mean. I can't really say else otherwise. If you want to know more, ask me. But anywho, I was really hoping to run to an enemy that did -1 damage, but again, it just happened to turn out that I did more damage per turn that way. Yes, I could have thrown the brick, but I like the brick better as a weapon, although the branch I think might actually still also be better. I'm really running into these enemies all the time, man. Do I actually die for this? No, right? Anywho, if I want to go out of my mind, I would trade, This is unfortunate. Yeah, I've made my bed. Obviously, if I had a weapon, yes, alright, I probably would be in a better spot than I currently am, but since that's not the case, we're gonna do this. Yeah, we're still gonna do that, because, things. So, we got a broken bone as well. That's not great, but at least we have a, we have the medical kit to deal. But if I want to go crazy, I mean, I can wait. The first 3 mysteries, I can still do stuff, so I can actually just 2-turn this guy. Or do I want to go out of my mind and take another risk? Actually, no. If I throw the brick, I don't need to. The question is, if my inventory becomes... Yeah, actually... Or do I want to take this risk? I'm going to take this risk. So, empty bottle, and we get out. I am taking a lot of risks, but I think Koji might be... No. Yeah, because... Do I want to say... Yeah, I should say it. Koji might be the most skillful character in the game. On Harbinger, anyway. Because you need to do things like that to optimize if you're doing this. Obviously, again, if I go to the hardware shop, I don't need to do this at all, but I am, because I've already chosen, and I don't want to spend... Yeah, so I definitely don't want to spend any more Doom, if possible. Unfortunately, I threw an empty bottle, so... and my inventory is currently bugged, because it is. Granted, that's not... The game was not designed for you to throw things during action, so... I did do this to myself. But, yeah. So... But again, what I really wanted to do was gather items and not have to throw them, but I did not run into... I guess that's one thing I forgot about, that there are enemies that just do still 2 damage, even with Kana. Anywho, I don't have an empty bottle, which is what I was waiting on the map for. So, away we go into our... Oh my goodness. You know, all things considered, I should just enter Ward now. I didn't grab the handcuffs, did I? I was so stuck on trying to do things. Also, I should have gotten rid. I'm really going crazy. We'll treat this wound really quickly because I need that strength. But 3 items or even 2 is still good for Koji, because with improvise he's going to be doing super damage. Still though, if I could avoid it, I should avoid it. So we'll see. So here, I really need improvise, which we do get. I should... Reporter's Bag would also help me out, funny enough, because I bugged myself. But, anywho, we'll rest once, because we need to rest once. And hopefully I run into a... Is there a reason enemy? Am I going crazy? Anyway, if nothing else, dullness would be the best. Otherwise, I mean, the game could just not give me anything. But we'll find out. Yeah. And we'll keep moving on. You know what? At this point, I'm just going to set the trash can on fire. And we're going to move on with life. So, yeah. -1 all, unfortunately. So, we're going to do this. I'll still eat the -1 all, but... yeah, let's do stuff. So, improvise. I forgot what improvise scales off of, because I know it wasn't 120 before. But anywho. Do I just go for it here? Or do I just eat another -1 all? I think I just want to eat another... You know, at this point, I might as well just sit here, right? Or do this. Nah, no, yeah, I'm gonna gamble on this. So, I would like to have an empty bottle at the end of this mystery, but we'll see. And, unfortunately, I didn't get one. But I got a brick, so that does more throw damage. And away we go. No reason healing because threat levels and that stuff. Again, there are really small things here and there that I hope are fixed. Again, I can't know for sure, but we'll see. Nice 1 roll on perception, by the way. Thank you very much. And then we get unlucky here, so just die me. I think this enemy are... Well, never mind. The question now... I think I'm just going to run. Yeah, I'm still going to run. So, because despite the fact that we're on Kadak, we can do this. So, yeah, unfortunately I don't have an empty bottle. That's just the way the RNG crumbles. We still have Bath at least, but 3 stamina, 3 reason is not great. And, one of these, I go. I guess footage. And then we hope. Mansion max threat level, but I still want to reduce the amount of forest investigation, so we'll see. Is this worth it? I'm on Kadak. And I didn't rest for some reason. Well, I still need to rest again. I'm going to rest twice because I need to rest twice. And we'll see if footage and bulletin don't absolutely wreck me. Yeah. So 7 perception, please. Thank you. I barely passed that. Let's go into the mansion now. If we get a bad encounter, so be it. If we get that, that's also not going to be great. But we'll see if we die immediately because of RNG. Not yet, but we're getting close. I need to rest again. I'm not going in the forest with 2 reason. That's not going to happen. That said, my doom is steadily increasing. We get a bite, unfortunately, but no perception checks in the lighthouse, and my dexterity was shot anyway. Nice strength roll, but hey, it's somewhat still fair. Rolled an 8. Uninfected wound. Knowledge failure, so stats proceeding to not matter. And this is looking like a reset here. I have to spend the doom because I'm just gonna fail, and if I take the other one, I lose reason and die. So, or I just die immediately. Cool. Why did I die? Oh, because Kadak brought me a ring. So this seems to be the end. So I guess I'll see you later, and yeah, I'll see you later. Never mind, I survive. Blood Moon, but we're improvised Koji, so... did I lose the bath, by the way? I don't want to level up yet. Oh, Blood Moon. I said Blood Moon, and I forgot. Anywho. Nonetheless, it'd probably behoove me to, it would probably do well. I should stop saying behoove, because I don't think I know what that word means. Anywho, strength, it does save me more in the long run, but I need to survive. And I can't rest anymore, really. We have 2 mysteries left. I guess I could heal reason. Reporter's bag and this. If that fixes my inventory, that would be great, but it didn't. So, yeah, I just took a big gamble on fast hands, and it didn't work out. That being said, I also ran into enemies that didn't do 1 damage until I ran to an enemy that did 1 all damage. So, oof, but we'll deal with it. Yeah, so thankfully our encounters are a lot more reliable. Unfortunately... I don't. I want to improvise. I wanted to improvise. But I don't one-shot. So, I actually still don't eat... Is this better? 80-80. It's 80 either way. I can prep the camera to throw, though. Okay, good. These earrings will actually do an extra point of damage, but... Yeah, this isn't great. I don't think I can throw the film roll either, although I do have extra funds, so I might as well. Until I need them. No, because I'm on an even... I was on an even number. Anywho. Do I want to fight this phone? I do have to just roll. Yeah, this is looking like an L. Would my fate have been different with the weapon? Almost certainly. It would have been different. For better or worse, we'll see. Or we'll never know. But as I get bitten for the second time, and that's, not likely to happen. Well, granted, the exact quote, if I were to quote people, was that you wouldn't leave yourself with infected wounds. However, look at my situation in right now and tell me to get rid of these wounds. It's not great. Anywho. So we get extra damage here. I might as well throw that. So 2 damage. I think 2 damage here as well. 3 damage. We throw the lucky earrings. 2 damage. Why does it have to be this way? The one saving grace is that we have Kana, but it's still not very big of a saving grace. So, oh, mangled hand. Cool. Wait, is that because... Yeah, we're on medical history. Well, we're not really attacking anyway, so... Actually, funny enough, we don't care as much about that, but... Nonetheless... Well, here we are attacking, but... Let's actually do a test. If I'm gonna die, I might as well commit science while I'm doing it. So... Yeah, so that does decrease my inventory. So it's that specifically, but... Anywho. I wonder why, because I swear at times when you do that... Or is it because I do the thing too much? Anyway, I'm dead either way because, funny enough, I can't rest for that amount and I can't forget enough spells for that amount. Is there anything else I could do? No, not really. Yeah, so this looks like to be the end. I'll do my best, but I think I'm dead here. So, oh, that spell, that's right, spell. Ah, I'm dead.